Astro Bot's Gorilla Nebula. We're going to show you every single level in this galaxy, how to get every single secret, so stick with us. Okay, we're in the Gorilla Nebula. We're going to go into Sky Garden, and as always, we're going to do a full walkthrough, how to beat the level, show you all the secrets. So you get to fly in along some flamingos, which I think is pretty cool. And you can move your little ship there if you move your controller. So we're going to find a bunch of coins in here too. I like to collect as many coins as I can. You can use them later to unlock things. So there's a little tricky guy here. He sneaks down. Sometimes there's some things hidden in trees too. You can punch the trees, kick the trees. Now there's a little rock system here. Looks like a ramp. So you got to be on the watch for things like that, because usually that means there'll be something hidden. Whether it's coins, a puzzle piece, or a secret friend. So we're going to get the bad guys here. Last thing of coins. We're pretty much done with this section. Those little spiders are trampolines, so you can use them to get up onto high places, or you can get them to collect the coins like they were there. You don't see them that much in the game, but it's nice to know what they are. Okay, so here's your first secret friend, your first bot, and it shows you there how many bots you've collected and how many you still have to go, and it'll show you what order they're in, so you know if you missed one. Now, a lot of times in the game they'll hide stuff where you wouldn't think to look, so I do a lot of looking around, walking around. We're going to go across these platforms here. Got a couple monsters to get rid of, got a Slimer to get rid of, and we've got another secret friend. You can see he took up the second spot there, so we know we haven't missed any. Now this is a swinging rope you can use to get to another section. And this guy kicks soccer balls at you, so you can actually use the soccer ball, kick it back against him to get rid of him. They're just fun to kick, so I like to kick them. And doing a double check, make sure we got everything in this little section. Looks like we do, so we're going to keep moving. And this is a little trampoline. Get up to the next section. And you've got some electric guys down here. You can't punch them, you can't kick them, you have to laser them to get rid of those guys. Okay, so there's a little path around the side, which looks a little fishy, so we're going to explore it, find some extra coins. Go up, grab these two guys, and now you can see our first of 3 puzzle pieces. There's some string sticking out, some rope, grab that, it's going to pull out a trampoline. We're going to hop up to the next section. First, I wanted to come over here and check just because it does go around. Just make sure we didn't miss anything, and we didn't. So we're going to head back up to that trampoline. And we've got another secret friend. You can see he filled in the 3rd spot, 4 left to go. And this you have to do your super punch, hold your punch, and do your spinning punch, and it'll bring up a platform. And it's just a bunch of fun little bath toys, and you're going to be able to go down the water slide. The creativity in this game is just absolutely amazing. As you keep going further and further into the game, you're going to love it. Okay, we've got another one of those spin punch guys here, and he's going to open up a secret hole. We can drop down in the hole, and you can see we've got a secret friend, and we need to figure out how to get him out. And there's a zipper. So we're going to use the trampoline, grab the zipper, and then pull back on your joystick. And there we go. We've got him. 4th one, 3 to go. And then you can see the trampoline pops up. Just making sure we didn't miss anything here, and we didn't. So we're going to grab this trampoline, grab a couple coins, pop back up to the top, and keep on going. If you punch, these little jellyfish looking things with the tentacles. Usually they'll pop something out, coins, sometimes a puzzle piece. So I always check them just to make sure. Sometimes there's things hidden in schools of fish as well, so I always swim around there. Another coin purse over here. And it looks like we got everything on the bottom of the water. So we're going to grab these couple coins and start exploring up here. So there's a couple things you can do. You'll see here I have to try a couple times to get it. But there's some of those trampoline spiders right here, and you got to make sure they're lined up right or you're not going to be able to get where you need to go. I grab the coins first. Grab both those coins, you get a little fun firework. Can't reach the top of the trees there. That's what I was trying to do. So I'm going to go out, and it looks like they're in the right spot here. So now we can bounce up on top of the duck, get some coins. And we're going to come back to this section because we can't reach that above the duck yet, but we're going to be able to here in a second. Okay, grab some bad guys. And there's another friend on the top of the water there floating around. So we're going to grab him. You can see we've got 2 friends and 2 puzzle pieces left. Okay, there's a Slimer on the top of the umbrellas here. So you can punch them or you can laser them. Now I'm going to go over to the top of the trees, just make sure, and look at that, we got a giant coin, which is worth more. And then you saw on the side there, there's a puzzle piece hanging out. And I was bouncing on the umbrella here to see if it'll come over to me, but it won't, so we got to figure out how to grab that. So, rope sticking out, grab the rope, it's going to give you a trampoline, and you're going to grab a zipper, just like you did underwater, and we're going to get a superpower. And this one lets you float. So it's, you inflate yourself and you float up, and then if you push the trigger again, you'll deflate. So this is what I was talking about. We're going to grab this superpower here and we can go back to the dock. And you can wait till they're placed perfect, or you could just use your inflating. But here we're going to come up to this platform we couldn't access before. Bunch of coins up here. I like to move all the leaves just to make sure there's nothing stuck underneath of them. Punch the trees, see if anything falls out. Okay, so we got those coins. We're going to head back down and keep on going in the level. Okay, so we're going to have to float, inflate to get up here, grab the coins. Nothing in the trees. Inflate again. Push the trigger there to deflate. Inflate, deflate. Okay, so we're going to keep on moving on here. Okay, so we're back underwater again. At the bottom is the air pocket that you can get into. There's some bad guys in there, so be careful right away. And we've got 1 more secret friend. So you can see we've only got 1 to go. We're making good progress here. 1 friend, 1 puzzle piece. Hop back out of the bubble. There's some coins to collect. I always like looking in the school of fish just in case. And you can see there's a puzzle piece there. We're going to grab these coins first. And puzzle piece. Some more coins on the stingray's tail. And we're going to head back up to the surface. You can swim or you can inflate. Whichever way you want to do it. Another coin purse here. And we're going to head on up to the next section. Making sure we didn't miss anything here. Being thorough. And that planter's shaking, so what's going on there? We look and see, we've got our last bot. Okay. Almost done with the level. Got some glass here, you gotta punch it a few times. Pops open and brings up the end of the level. Making sure I didn't miss anything here. We've got all our puzzle pieces and all our bots. Nothing else hidden there, so time to exit and our friends join us on stage for a nice little dance party. As always, like, follow for more. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Gorilla Nebula Aztec Trial here, full walkthrough. As always, we're going to show you how to beat the level and all of the secrets. So I actually did this one and I missed something. So this is a great opportunity to show you how this works. 200 coins, you can pull it, you get a little bird that follows with you and blinks and lights up when you get close to things that you missed. So we're going to go through here. If you've never done one of these, your remote is going to vibrate when you find the right tile and you push through and open it. So let's get started here. There are a lot of trees in this level that you can punch and things will come out, people, coins, leaves, whatever. And I like to collect everything in a level, so I'm going to grab every coin I can. And here we've got a ladybug. If you tip them upside down, they are a trampoline. And you'll see here, this was actually the first secret friend, but since I have already gotten it, it's a silver coin. Okay. So we're going to go up to the top here, hold this. We're going to get another secret wall here. Find the tile that feels different, push through, and we're going to get our power. And in this level, I call these froggy power hands, and they allow you to punch a long ways away. So it makes everything super easy. And this is like a little jelly or something. You stick your hand in there and you pull. Now this guy this cactus throws bombs at you. So as long as you're facing towards him and you punch, it'll go back and get him. And same with these, as long as you're facing forward, you can get those bonus coins down there at the end. Another cactus guy here, and you see I wasn't facing forward, so the bomb didn't go straight. Now there's a coin purse here, and if you jump across here, we're going to jump across, and there was a second secret friend right there where that silver coin is. So we're going to head back across here, being careful not to fall. This tree holds 2 coin purses. Okay, so you get that to drop by punching the crates. We're going to go across, and this is the first level you run into this sticky bar, and you grab it and you swing. So there we've got another jelly. If you open that up, it's going to flood the little pocket there, and you're going to get your first puzzle piece. Up to the top, there is a cactus bomb that you can throw at another purse of coins. And we're going to go back, and we've got more of these rollers. You grab, you let go, you grab, you let go, and it swings you across. Now this is a Russian nesting doll type. You just got to keep punching until it goes away. And so there is a secret here. You can see the bird is pointing and blinking. What you need to do is break all of the torches, and it's going to get you to open the secret room here. And this is actually the secret exit of the level going to the secret galaxy. So we're not going to go in there right now, but that's where it is. You pull the string, and that's how you get out of the secret exit. So let's keep going here. Before you pull on the jelly, there is a secret here. There was another secret friend where that silver coin is. So grab that, head back in, punch the jelly and pull. And here you need to use both hands, and if you wait, you can time this right and get all the coins up there. Okay, now we've got 2 nesting dolls. The frog hands really make easy work of them. So when you go up here, be careful. Another one pops out right when you get up there. so you just don't want to go too fast. And there's another secret friend there. Okay, so if you walk over here, punch that, it's going to open up a trampoline. And if you turn sideways, it's going to open up a little secret area here where you can do two things. One is the secret puzzle, the puzzle piece. That's the second puzzle piece. And then there's a coin purse on top of the tree. All right, so now we can keep on going. And we got another cactus throwing bombs here. Take him out. And now there's going to be two nesting dolls at the top. So just wait for them to come together and then come to you. It's easier to get them in the skinny area. And now we've got a trampoline up to the sticky roller. Gets us up to the next section. So here is another secret. Pull on that jelly and you get a secret friend. And you can see that's the one that I was missing. This is a little tricky section here. Not only do these move, but you have to pull back far enough to get on them both. So be very careful when you're timing that. And there is a puzzle piece right in that little cubby there. And then you can reach this guy if you're facing the right direction. You can reach him from across without jumping over. And you got to jump up and grab the sticky roller in one move there. So now before you go across, there is another secret here. So we're going to pull out and it's actually going to open up a little secret entrance. So once you get rid of all the spikies, you can go down, and this is quite a little difficult area because of all these electric pads and they spin. So not only do you have to go up, you have to hold on a little bit longer and then point your controller the other direction. And this one is the hardest, so be careful on that one. All right, so there was another secret friend there. We're gonna hit the trampoline, head back out, and continue on the level. So this is another one of those launch pads where you gotta grab with both hands. Time it right, you can get all the coins. And now it's gonna bring you to the end of the level. And you would think all of these little nesting dolls would be it, but not so fast. There's a giant one. So these aren't too hard to get if you just keep punching and just stand still. All right, so we got him, and in comes our exit platform. So you can see we got all the friends, all the puzzle pieces, and we know where the secret exit is. I just didn't take it. So once again, full walkthrough, showing you how to beat the level and all the secrets. Thanks for watching. Okay, everybody, we're in the Gorilla Nebula going into the Creamy Canyon level. As always, we're going to do a full walkthrough here, including all of the secrets. Okay, so this one has a lot in it. First of all, the snow or the frosting, you can get rid of a lot of it when you move around. Sometimes there'll be stuff under it. Also, if you punch the trees, stuff falls out. Kind of fun. I like to just clear all the snow. So here's our first secret. You gotta go fast because icicles fall, but here's our first friend. And as you can see, I actually got it out of order, even though that was right at the beginning of the level. So we're gonna go back and show you where the very first one is. Okay, so we're back up to the top. These little ladybugs, if you punch them, they tip upside down, and they're actually a spring. And we've got the string sticking out here to pull, and this is a little photo opportunity that's hidden in quite a few levels. Okay, so back to where we were. We're gonna come over here, you're gonna punch the tree, and here is that first secret friend. Coins drop there, so make sure to get those. And then over here, you get rid of the snowman, and there's a string to pull. And we've got our first puzzle piece. Okay, so let's keep moving here. So you got to Get the ladybug. If you get the ladybug in the hole there, some coins appear. And these sink, so you're going to want to jump on them and get off of them fast. And people are popping up from everywhere, so just be alert on this level. And now we're going to go across the ice bridge here. It breaks behind you, so be sure to keep moving and don't stop too long. And then you got to jump across these. And we got another ladybug trampoline, and there is a bunch of hidden stuff up here. So we're going to take them one at a time. I like to get rid of all of the snow or the frosting, whichever one you like to call it, just so we can make sure there's nothing hidden down there. And there was a secret friend up there floating. We're actually going to come back to him. So this guy, this pig, charges at you. You have to get around him or over him and pull on his tail. And then we're actually going to turn around. And we can make him hit the friend over there, and they'll go grab the friend. You can also jump on the ladybug trampoline if you time it right and get up to that friend. Okay. There's a lot more stuff here, so we're not moving on in the level yet. So we're going to come back here. We're going to get the pig again. And still yet, we're going to keep turning back to where we were. And there's an ice sculpture of a dolphin back there. So if you can get close enough, there we go. It lights up, smashes the ice dolphin. So now we're going to use our trampoline again. And there's two things up here. One is the second puzzle piece. The second, when you go in, this is the secret exit that'll open up a new world in... We're going to go back up, and we can get down now because we're not going to go out the secret exit now. But that is how you get out of that secret exit to open up the world in the new galaxy. So we're going to get rid of the pig here, and now we're going to use him for what we're supposed to use him for, to smash the ice here. But if you turn around first, there's another spinning secret here. It's going to bring you down, and there's a bunch of coins down here, another ladybug, and there's a friend hanging up on the wall. So I like grabbing everything in levels, so I'm going to get the coins, which come in handy later when you're unlocking bonuses. Okay, so now we're going to go up here, and we've got yet another ladybug. If you smack this one, it'll break the ice for you. Now I slow down in this spot here because there's a couple ladybugs. They're going to run into each other. We're going to get all of the snow off of the platform down here for you. So just run around and make sure you're getting all of the bad guys. And it's slippery on the ice, so that one took me a second. Okay, so he broke the ice over here, but we need him to break a little more. So first we're going to go down. Here's another spinning secret. Now this one, there's 3 or 4 ladybugs in here, so punch him, just let him go. He's going to hit the other ones. They're all going to bounce around and knock off all of the ice shards here, which you're going to need moved in order to drop the secret friend so you can go over and collect him. Okay, so we've got a lot of the ice broken here, so we're going to head on over. Just be careful of the ladybugs as you're walking through. Okay, so here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. We now have 5 of the secret friends. There's 2 left. Making sure there's nothing back behind me, and we can exit out the trampoline. This can bring us right back up where we were. And now you can see all the snow has gone up here. So there's a couple things we can do here. You can see there's a puzzle piece up there. I'm going to try jumping on a ladybug here and trying to get to it. There we go, perfect. You can also go up top and jump off. Okay, and so he got the rest of the ice shards over here. And now we can jump up, defeat the bad guys, and we've got our second to last secret friend. And you can see here, we've got all the puzzle pieces. We know where the secret exit is, and there's only 1 secret friend left. So we're getting close to the end of the level here. We need a trampoline to get up. So you have to either get it to stop somewhere or you have to time it perfect. Which you can see is taking me a few tries here. But I keep it real. These are real unedited videos. Okay. Another ladybug smacking through the ice. Drops the ramp up to another pig. And there's a lot of snow or frosting, whatever you call it there. You can spin him and get rid of all that. You can also use him to hit all the bad guys so you don't have to. And then you're going to throw him, and he's going to go up over the ice and hit the giant ladybug. And be careful before you jump up the trampoline there, because there's our last secret friend. Okay, so we've got all the secrets in here, and we know where the secret exit is. So, it's time to exit. And there we go, everybody. Another level done. Hey everybody, Gorilla Nebula here. We're going to do the Construction Derby World. And as always, we'll be looking at walkthrough, how to get through the level, and all the secrets. So there are some coins right here at the beginning, and pay attention because there's a puzzle piece before you even land. Alright, so we've landed. So let's do a walkthrough here. And as I said, I'm going to be looking at every secret. So you will see me spinning in circles a couple times just to make sure there's nothing hidden. Okay, so as soon as the gorilla drops here, we're going to have some pathways pop up so we can proceed through the level. And you can see here the number of puzzle pieces, and as I like to call them, secret friends. And we can check that progress along the way. So in this level, you can climb these wires if you want to. It never comes in as something you need to do. There's nothing hidden up the wires, but it's a fun thing to know. So we're going to keep jumping across here. This guy, if you've never encountered one, they will drop on you. So let them freeze and then move out of the way quickly so they don't get you. Here is our first secret friend, and as you can see, it lights up the first spot there. So we know we haven't missed him. It's a great way to keep track. Now, this glass here breaks when you walk across it. So don't stand still or you're going to be falling through. And we've got another secret here. You can see the string hanging down. Jump up, grab it, pull, and we've got our second secret friend. Okay, so let's keep going here. And this, it's not a secret, but it's something you have to pull up, and it's a magnet. And you need to do that in order to drop this beam so you can walk across. These beams, there's more of them coming through the level. Some of them are like a seesaw where they will move when you walk on them. But we've got another magnet here, pops open the wall into the next section. This is a little hard jump to make. You are going to need your lasers or you might fall through. So here we go, and we've got the puppy power. And you push your joysticks there, your back toggle buttons, and it is sensitive, so if you just tap it, you'll go for a little while. If you hold it down, you'll go for longer. You can also use this to hit your enemies, as well as just punch them like normal. Okay, so you can see coins on these little stands here, but before that, there you can open the basketballs there, and then if you make one, you get an accomplishment if you make one into the basket. I like to explore everything, get as many coins as I can, so I break everything open. Okay, now up to this platform here, you're going to need to use your power to get across to the next section, and I overshot it there, as you can see. So this is real, folks. I don't hide anything, I don't edit anything, so let's keep going here. And you're going to use this again to get up to the next section. That one's a little tricky, so I like to aim for the coins there because then it stops you. And here we've got our third secret friend. And you can see it lights up the third spot there, so another way to double check we have not missed anything. Okay, so let's keep going. There's another showing how to shoot the basket. There's two things you can do here. Now this, we're gonna go over here. This is a secret over here. You don't have to do this. But we got another magnet. We're gonna pick up all these empty cans. And that's gonna cause the platform to spin. And you're gonna have to use your power to get over there. And look at that. Here's our second puzzle piece. And that's all we got over here. So we're able to head back now. And it's not real obvious where to go from here, but if you look at this little gold symbol on the wall, you need to hit that with your power, and it's going to knock the wall over. Now we can keep going with the level here. Be careful with a couple of these jumps. They're a little too far to just jump. You need to use your laser or your power. Here, if you just hit your power, you'll go straight through the ring, and if you hit your power here, you can knock out the bell. Do that quickly so he doesn't come after you. Okay, so they dump a bunch of boxes in here. There is nothing at the bottom. Don't worry about it. You can just go over the top and keep going. And we get our fourth friend. Okay, so you got two bells here. You can't get to them before they release their circles, which will kill you. So jump over the circles and then use your power to hit both bells. And here I'm just double checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. And this again is glass that breaks. And this guy, you need to get behind him. And then you can use your power and you can shove him off the edge. Okay, another spot here, you just walk up to it, hit your power, and you're gonna go through. And now this button is showing they're dumping paint. And if you look down, it shows there is an invisible walkway. So we're gonna go down there, making sure we get all our coins on the way. And it's going to bring us into a secret room. And you're going to shoot paint up there, and it's going to show you there are 3 invisible tiers up there. You don't have to keep the paint on them, but it helps you see where they are. So you're going to do those 3, laser into the top here, and we're going to get our next secret friend. Then we can exit out of this way, and it's going to bring us back right up to where we came. So you can see there we've got a couple friends left and 1 puzzle piece. Now we're going to go up the ramp the other way, and you immediately have to hit your puppy power to keep going. And there is a secret here. This one is not mandatory. It's not going to get you anything. This is just one of the picture pop-ups. If you've got the camera unlocked already from unlocking the zoo, you can take a picture here. Otherwise, you can either skip this or do it just for fun. You can take a screenshot. Okay, so we're gonna go across here. This one might take you a couple tries to master because you gotta get rid of the shocker and then jump behind the boss and get in. Now this isn't mandatory either, but here's another secret friend. And you can see we've got 1 friend left, and if you remember back a second ago, we have 1 puzzle piece left. Okay, continuing on with the level, you can use your puppy power to get straight through those. You have to use your puppy power on the ramp, use your puppy power to get through again, or you'll fall down. Now these are ones that are like seesaws, teeter-totters. They're going to move based on where you are on there. Okay, and we're going to keep on moving here. And now this is one that a lot of people miss because you can't see it as easily, but off the side here, there's a tiny platform you can jump down to, but be careful because there's another bunny down there. And grab the string, pull it back. This is going to open up the secret floor code, and you keep walking around and you're going to feel in your vibration that one of these is different. And then you're going to laser it, it opens it up, and we've got our last puzzle piece. Okay, we've got a spring platform here to get back up to the top, and then if you go this way, we've got a glass platform. We're going to get us across to our last secret thing. We got 2 electroshock guys there. Get rid of them, and then you can collect your last friend. So now we've got, as you can see, all of our friends and all of our puzzle pieces. So we're going to keep going through the rest of the level here. Be careful going back across the glass. and then you have to break through this one and keep walking because you're on glass again, so don't stop. Now here it's important, this is the boss, you just keep going, you hit your puppy power and you go as fast as you can, or the boss is going to grab you. And the end. So that, folks, is the walkthrough. Make sure to subscribe and like, and keep watching. I'll put up every level. Alright, we've got the boss level in the Gorilla Nebula here. You need to have found at least 20 secret friends in order to smash the lock there to unlock them. So we're going to go in, show you the complete walkthrough, everything you need to know to beat the boss. So there are a few things you can knock over there in the beginning if you want, but there's nothing hidden in it. So you're going to break through the glass, jump off your ship, and we're going to get going. I like to check everything out just to see if there's any hidden platforms, but with this level there really isn't. So you got a couple little bad guys here. You got the electric one that you got to jump over and laser. And we are going to jump up, pull down on the string to get our superpower. And in this level, we are getting the puppy power. So the longer you hold, the further you'll go with him. You want to grab that bell right away before he sends out his damage ring. And the spikes, you can either laser or punch them, but you gotta laser the electric ones. So, in this level, there is only one secret, and it comes at the end. Okay, so use the puppy power to get up through the glass there, and you want to push forward so you don't fall back down through the hole. And we're going to walk across, and we are going to be at our final platform. It is the Gorilla Nebula, so having Mighty Chewy, the gorilla, as our final boss makes perfect sense. So first thing you're going to have to do here is you're going to have to get across. He runs away, you're going to have to jump across, use your puppy power to get across things so you can catch up to him. So as you walk towards the edge of the platforms, he's going to throw these beams that you can walk across, but they do move, so be careful as you're walking across, and the longer you stay on them, they have a chance of falling. Okay, now we're at our final platform here. So, I like to hold the punch button and do the super spin because you can get rid of them all at once. And these, in order to get through the glass, you have to use your superpower. And that's going to happen a couple times. Now this is a giant bell that you control, so be careful for the rings, and then you're going to use your power to smash it. And then you're going to go up and you're going to hold your power as long as you can. Hit him in the eye. So we have to do that twice, once for each eye. So now these are getting smaller and harder each time that you go. And this one you have to jump up and jump through. And then you don't want to hold on to it too long because you could fly right off the edge. Okay. Another bell. We're going to smash. It's going to hit him on the head, and we have access to the other eye. So do the same thing. Use your power, smash him in the eye. He's not done yet though. Okay, this one is tricky. You will just slide off. So you need to go across to the other side, and then he'll put them back together. And he's going to bite. He's going to have the same effect as the bells. Get across them, and what you need to do is smash out his teeth. Do that by using your power. So it could take many times to do this if you do them one tooth at a time, or if you can get them like that, 3 on each time. Now you're going to walk up, climb into his mouth, use your power to hit him in the back of the throat, and that's going to be the final blow that he needs. Wait a sec here, they do a celebration, and your bonus, your secret friend, is going to drop down. there you go. Hit the bananas, you get your secret friend, a little demo of another level that's coming up where you get to collect all these monkeys. We'll do a review on that one as well. And that's it. There you have it. The boss of Gorilla Nebula taken down. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Okay, Gorilla Nebula, Apes on the Loose. Let's dive into this guy, and as always, we're going to give you a complete walkthrough, how to beat the level, and all the secrets. So this is a pretty fun level. There is a lot of secret friends, which are all monkeys in this level that you need to find. In a lot of levels, there'll be things hidden in the trees. There really isn't anything in the trees in this level, but there is stuff in the bushes, which we'll get into here in a minute. So coming up here is our first monkey that we need to find, and we're also going to get this superpower. We're going to get the net, and the net does two things. One, it'll catch things in it, which you need to catch all your friends. It's also going to be like a satellite and show you which direction you need to go if you get lost. So there that is there. You can also catch the butterflies, you can catch the bugs on the trees. There's a lot of that. You can catch the enemies and kill them. So there's a lot of things you can do here. So here, that monkey hid. So we're going to use our detector here. It tells us where to go. It blinks faster the closer you get. So you can see there is a lot of monkeys you need to get in this level. And here is the first time we come upon one of these gravity-defying ramps. So there you can see there's coins in the bushes, and here's that ramp I was talking about. So you just run up to it and you're going to go straight up the wall, and that will be in a lot of levels further along in the game. So here I used the escape bar to kind of get ahead of the monkey. Makes it a little easier to capture. I'm going to try to get these all in order here. We'll see what I can do, but technically you can catch them in any order you want to. Okay, so there's coins all the way around that skate bar. I'm going to get this butterfly, and then we're back to where we started. So you can see there was a puzzle piece up there. Go up the water, grab the puzzle piece, and there's another monkey right here. So these guys are fast. They're hard to catch. Just keep working, you'll get them. A couple coins in the fountain here. And we're going to keep going. So we got a Slimer here. You can see he's shooting slime at something here. So you can grab that TNT under the Slimer. Hit the spaceship, it'll knock the monkey loose. This one takes a sec. You got to chase him pretty good. Kind of catch up to him. And I keep it real here, folks. So this is me actually trying to catch him. Okay, so we've now got 4 monkeys. So let's keep it going here. We're going to keep moving, trying to catch them all in order. So there you see, you can catch a bug, catch butterflies, get coins. Now there's another one hidden here. There we go, in the bush again. And there's some coins up on top of these pillars if you want to grab the coins. One in the bush there. A couple monsters you got to take out, another Slimer. And we're going to go up the stairs here. And this is glass that shreds, so don't stay standing on it, you'll fall through. But grab that puzzle piece, get across. This monkey's pretty easy to capture. Got a couple coin purses here if you want to grab them. Once you get so many monkeys, you do unlock the ending, but I'm going to keep going and show you how to get them all. Grab the trampoline, it sends you back across safely. Got another butterfly here for some more coins. And then there's a couple ways to do this section right here. Watch out for the bunny. They'll flatten you. Now there's a puzzle piece and a monkey here. And if you go up and get rid of this Slimer, you've got a floater. So you can use the floater, go up, get the puzzle piece. You can also use the floater to go up to the top, and then you could drop down to get the puzzle piece. Now this is one of the hardest monkeys to get in the level. You've got to cut a corner perfectly in order to get him. And as you can see, it's taken me a few tries here. Just keep patient, you'll get it. It might take you a while, just like me, and that's okay. Okay, we've got 3 monkeys left. We've got the puzzle piece and the monkey here. So let's move on. You can see these arrows are pointing down, which means you can't walk up them. Another monkey here. Got lucky and got him right off the bat. There's another coin purse behind us. Okay, so this guy will come squish you, so let him come over to you, then move out of the way. And you're going to want to smash that crate of bananas because there's another monkey in it. This one is also pretty hard to catch. He does take a little bit of a wide loop on both ends, and so that gives you a chance to try to cut it. But if you cut it too close there, he'll just turn around. So practice, you'll get that one too. Okay, almost done with the level here. We're gonna head up the monkey statue. You don't have to push anything here. Once you jump on, it just brings you up to the top all by itself. Okay, grab that coin, it's gonna lift you up, and now we're up to the end. So you can see the King Monkey has our Mothership memory. So we're gonna defeat Spectre here, and we're gonna get the memory. And in another video, I'll show you how to put that together if you're having issues with that. I like to use the spin move when there's a bunch of enemies. It just lets you get through them faster. Be careful with those bunnies there. Okay, so you can see a string pulled up. You're going to be able to throw the bomb at the monkey. This monkey is also tough to catch because he's really fast. But if you get lucky and cut it, you can get him like that. Otherwise, he does wear out eventually and he lays down for a split second. So you can see there, we got all of the monkeys. Beat the level. And we're going to get the Mothership memory here. We're going to rescue a ship part. So we're going to be able to bring that back to our base planet and put it together and put it into our ship. As always, thanks for watching. Stick around for the next one. Gorilla Nebula, Rolling Star Sola. Now this is one that you have to unlock. There'll be a meteor flying around the galaxy and you've got to run into it with your controller ship. So this is a pretty short one, pretty easy. First thing you have to do is punch him in order to get him to go knock the wall down. So now you want to stay on him because he can go across all the spikes without getting hurt. If you jump once, he will jump with you. If you jump twice, you will jump off of him. Okay, so these are like pinball bumpers there. You don't want to run into those. It's going to knock you backwards. Jump across the gap there and it gets real skinny here, so be careful. But you got your triple jump, and then you go down the slide, leaving pinball bumpers, and you come to the end. So now what you need to do is jump twice to get off, and you kick him, and you get your secret friend. And that is the full walkthrough. There are no secrets in this level, so congratulations. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Tentacle System Crumble Rumble 1. We're going to do a full walkthrough here. Now this is a repeating level and it gets harder each time you do it. This first one is pretty easy here. Shouldn't have too much trouble with it. Might take you a couple tries. But this platform that we're going to jump across to is actually a crumbling platform. So what you need to do is either kill or make all 3 of these electric bad guys drop. Once you do that, be careful, walk across, jump, and you can get your secret friend passing the level. So, pretty simple. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Tentacle System Retro Rampage 1. So there is going to be another one of these. It's slightly harder. Another one of these levels you got to unlock by hitting a meteor. Okay, so everything's pixelated. It's really fun. You can hit the trees or the plants and they just shatter into pixels. You got bunnies up here, so be careful with them because they land on you. One hit and you're flattened. I like to use a spin punch here. I was doing it with 1 punch there, and it takes more than 1 to kill the big bunnies. As you can see, I was just trying too fast there. I keep everything real in my videos. You see me die. It's not fake. Okay, so let's try this again. We're going to use our spin punch there. It gets rid of them much faster. And that's it. Jump up to the next section, grab your secret friend. Like the video, follow for more, and as always, thanks for watching. Okay, you've rescued the Mothership's memory. What do you do now? Back at the home planet, it's going to land on a platform. You're going to be able to use your controller, move it around, shake it, push the toggle buttons on the back, and you're going to be able to put this thing together. So, you're going to turn it into a hammer. One hand is going to hold the nails, and you have to swing the remote like a hammer. You're going to do that 4 times on each side to put all the nails in. Last nail here gives you a cute little finger smash. And now we've got to put the memory chips in. So you're just going to push down. Put them all in. It's going to flip over, and then you're going to have to pull down the lever. Okay, so memory is put back together. It's going to go back into the ship here, and then you're going to have to do this again 3 more times in 3 other universes to get your other 3 main parts, and then once in the end levels, and then you'll have a fully functional ship again. Like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Okay, thanks for watching our complete 100% walkthrough of the Gorilla Nebula.